Games going on here tonight, and a tight one here between the Fever and the Atlanta Dream. The other game going on. Cardoso muscles her way in. That's a positive sign for the Sky.
That's a great start. Again, that spacing provides that one-on-one opportunity for Kamilla Cardoso against Jonquel Jones. Her confidence is just on another level this season.
And a foul. Cloud against Sloot. Like that matchup too. Stewie gets it out to Jonquel Jones. AJ tries that reverse, can't get it that time.
Jonquel's not used to going up against a player that has the same type of length and impact as she does.
You talked about that matchup all night long. Sloot finds herself all alone from the corner and sinks it.
It's the spacing and the ball movement. I told you, Lisa, spacing is going to be the buzzword for today for both of these teams, but you just saw the first two possessions offensively for Chicago. Great spacing, different results.
Yeah, the first two possessions, much more fluidity, has resulted in 5 points here for the Sky coming out of the halftime locker room. Phoebus just had to put it up. An athletic attempt by her, but a miss. Ariel Atkins for three, launches and fires. And Sandy Brondello now calls the early timeout.
Just came out very calm, very relaxed, not panicked, and you saw the results in that 8-0 run.
8 points in that third quarter. The Liberty still looking for their first points of the third quarter. And the Sky stop them cold on that possession as well.
In a situation like this, the Sky's down big at halftime, you can't play to the scoreboard, especially when you have as many three-point threats as Chicago has.
Cardoso leaning in against Jonquel Jones, gives it up to Nurse, misses to the right side. Angel Reese always pursuing the basketball. Loose ball foul though on the floor. Have one more challenge to use if they wanted in the second half. Kamilla Cardoso with the miss. Angel Reese tips it to herself, another offensive rebound, and another loose ball foul. They're going to give it to Angel.
Going on a run, she didn't like the call.
Official who gave her the personal foul and the technical. And Reese tips it away from Bree Stewart. Here comes Angel, gives it up to Sloot. Sloot, that's a three-pointer, not there.
My goodness, if Courtney Vandersloot would have knocked that down, this place would have erupted.
Would have cut the lead to 11. And Breanna Stewart, wow. You don't see her miss like that. And suddenly a Liberty team that shot about 50% from three has gone cold. Angel Reese looking for any sort of help, finds it with Kia Nurse. 10 seconds to use, and Nurse too strong.
That last three was probably a little bit too deep for Kia Nurse, and she had time to dribble into it.
The Liberty have only scored 1 point here in the third quarter. They're 0 for 4 from the field, and Courtney Vandersloot whistle for the reach-in. Her third to Stewart. And a two-player game between Ionescu and Stewart gives it over to Jones above the break, as she knocks in her third three-pointer of the night.
Name a player with a smoother jumper than Jonquel Jones.
Hard to do. But Sloot looks pretty good in the mid-range too tonight.
Well, she looks very comfortable. She has all night long.
Courtney Vandersloot with 9 points to lead the Chicago Sky. There are 3 in double figures for the Liberty. Phoebus knocks down her first three-pointer of the night. She's got 7. And miscommunication between Cardoso and
players continue to figure out how to play with one another.
And with game 2 on the line and against the defending WNBA champs, who haven't had much change on their roster, used to a lot of newness here in Chi-Town.
I mean, new point guard, new veterans, new coaching staff, new defensive and offensive system for Chicago.
Phoebus shout to Jones. And she walked with it. Rebounds, 4 of 6 shooting here from the field. Angel Reese stays in the game here. She hasn't scored yet tonight, and she feeds Cardoso deep in the post. A little high-low look. Reese with the assist, Cardoso with the bucket.
And because Angel, she took 2 threes against the Fever, she knocked down 1. You have to play her a little more honest than you did last year.
And 4 of them coming in the third quarter. Slew turns the corner, fakes the pass, but Stewie got her. And Stewie gets Angel Reese as well. A couple of blocks for Brianna Stewart. Backdoor cut, Febish looks it off. Ionescu is ready and waiting, misses a 3. And Atkins leaning in, draws the contact against Johannes. Her second. Oh, back to the last possession. And 0 for 6 here from the field, though. Looking for Elizabeth Williams on the block. Another turnover. 18 in the game. Johannes for 3. And now the Liberty look like they did in the first half.
Probably forced the action on the offensive end for Chicago. That turnover again led to 3 points in transition.
Atkins pulls up 2-point territory, looking for the Wintrust bounce, won't get it. Kennedy Burke has checked in. And Sabali has checked in. Here's Sabali. Lowers her head, goes right at Elizabeth Williams, and a late foul call by Randy Richardson. Sabali makes good on the first. The Village of Bedford Park is proud to be an official economic development. Had a playoff career high of 13 points in that game.
Well, she's healthy. You saw her get more and more healthy as the season went on last year. Just really look for her to have more of an increased, more impactful role this season.
Elizabeth Williams bound and determined to take on Sabali. And Williams' first miss here of the night. She shot it a couple of times. And Johannes, a walking violation, 2025. I'm told by the Liberty she's decided not to partake in Eurobasket, so she'll be staying here with New York here for the beginning of the season. Angel Reese checks her feet and can't hit that deep attempt. Elizabeth Williams, the shot clock reset. Banham cross-court pass, working it around to Allen. Elizabeth Williams trying to feed in the dunker area to Angel, but another turnover.
And that's one Elizabeth Williams is going to want back. You don't have to force. You get a new opportunity, a reset shot clock. Bring it back out. Live to see another day.
Certainly the plays that Tyler Marsh and his staff will be pointing out to this guy once this game's complete. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Ionescu had to put it up. And Sabrina Ionescu, 13 points, 4 of 8 shooting. There's Allen with the finger roll, lefty finish.
That's one thing she can do, is finger roll.
Sabrina Ionescu for 3. Her second three-pointer. Remember, she was a player that went 0 for 5 against the Aces in that season opener. Chicago Sky's bench players. Sloot leads the Sky with her 11 points. Game's leading scorer is Ionescu with 16. And a hard take for Burke.
Her to finish at the rim, you just can't keep fouling.
Wisconsin Dells is proud to be the water park capital of the world. Visit westdells.com for more information. Kennedy Burke had a double-figure scoring game in the season opener against the Aces. She had 10 points. She's got 8 here tonight, again off the bench. Was teammates with Onyenwere at UCLA, so the two old Bruins going at each other here in the third quarter. Shoulder fake, Elizabeth Williams, soft touch. Another bucket for E. Wells. Natasha Cloud for 3 from straight away. And the Liberty have put up 13 threes here tonight. Onyenwere cross-court pass. Allen, the three-pointer falls. She can still shoot the 3.
I was going to say, don't let that finger roll lefty finish fool you. She can still knock them down from behind the arc.
Out they're going to give Cloud that shot. He's going to make a pay, and a big kiss to the crowd after that three-point make.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, Natasha, she's not known as a three-point shooter.
She's hit a couple of them tonight.
She has, but for her career, she's about 30%.
And a jump ball comes
against the Aces, so that resulted in 56 paint points. And tonight, they're filling it up from the three, and they only need 16 points in the paint tonight.
Sounds like a recipe for a championship.
Oh, they're just so balanced.
And the New York Liberty looking to repeat as WNBA champs here this year. They've added this player, Natasha Cloud, to their arsenal. Personality-wise, fit-wise, style-wise, it seems to fit.
Well, she's valuable because of the defensive tenacity she brings and her leadership.
Cloud kicks it out to Gardner, and she walks with it. And so 16 turnovers here for the Liberty.